and force in the Red Sea, the US pushing back against the attacks from the Houthi rebels out of Yemen. What should Australia do? Should Australia say yes to that request from the US to send a ship?
Absolutely, Australia should be supporting that request, and I'm puzzled that it has taken so long, and I'm horrified that the answer seems to be trending in the no direction. I mean, you know, the Suez Canal takes about 20% of the world's container traffic on any given year. Australia is a country that depends upon freedom of navigation on the high seas, freedom of commerce on the high seas. We are a trading nation, and if you're worried about the cost of living in Australia, well, forcing ships to divert from the Red Sea and the Suez Canal and instead go around the southern tip of Africa is going to add twice the fuel expense to a cargo, about nine more days in transit. You know, it's going to exacerbate the very issues that are so front and centre of mind here. So we need to be tackling the disruption to shipping in the Red Sea. And if the US is assembling a task force, which they are, and they've asked their allies to contribute, which they have, Australia should be front and centre volunteering to do our bit almost straight away. And I just cannot understand
do you think that
why we're even
the timing
over this.
Are you well, obviously you're surprised at the deliberation. Are you surprised at the timing, given just a week or 2 weeks ago, Congress passed legislation authorising the passage of the subs to Australia, technology transfers between the two countries as well?
Yeah, look, exactly right. I mean, for the first time, the United States is prepared to share with a country other than the United Kingdom the technology for nuclear propulsed submarines. Congress has just approved Australia going and basically taking 3 Virginia-class nuclear submarines off US production lines and taking them for our own use. That is a hugely important gesture in support of Australia and the alignment of our interests with the United States. And the fact that the very next week after the US has said you can take 3 of our nuclear-powered submarines off your production line, would you mind sending a frigate to help with this task force in the Red Sea, that Australia is in great consternation over what the answer is, I just find inexplicable. I mean, to state the obvious, an alliance, like any relationship, is a two-way street. There's give and take, and the US has just done us a tremendous favour, which is in our national interests and also in theirs. But I think we should be keeping that in mind when they ask us to help do our bit to provide global security around the world.